Look at them, locked inside that cage like a couple of rabid animals.
The monster among men doesn't ask for permission nor ask for forgiveness. He simply destroys whatever lays in his path.
Braun Strowman is a Leviathan, Saxton, and sports entertainment has never experienced brute force like this from one human being.
The steel cage is a massive enclosure that stands 15 feet in height. For almost 35 years, a select group of high flyers have taken their aerial assaults to greater heights. And when I say that, I mean superstars climb to the top of the steel cage, the real high-rent district, and dive off onto their opponent. And that all started with one man in October of 1983. Jimmy Superfly Snuka.
To your point earlier, Byron, we've definitely seen some unbelievable attacks be launched from the top of the steel cage. And you mentioned the most iconic, the steel cage match for the Intercontinental Championship that saw Jimmy Superfly Snuka clash against bitter rival, the magnificent Morocco.
There's no denying that Superfly set the bar. You look over the years to people like Jeff and Matt Hardy, Eddie Guerrero, Kurt Angle, and Chris Jericho. They continued to push the envelope and executed unbelievable attacks from the top of the cage. And watch Rikishi take flight off the top of the steel cage.
Wow. The best way to describe combatants clashing inside a steel cage is its battle of attrition. Sometimes a superstar is in order to win the match. And sometimes it comes down to a superstar doing whatever they need to do in order to survive.
Byron, you touched on this earlier, but it's so important for a superstar to accept that there's nowhere to run and nowhere to hide in a steel cage match. That the conflict will be resolved within the 15-foot-high steel walls that surround the ring. And that losing a cage match can mean much more than a mark in the loss column. For some, it is at the end of their career.
It's difficult to describe the damage that can be done to a superstar who competes in a steel cage match. We see the physical harm, but we don't see the psychological effects from being inside the cage. Make no mistake about it, Michael. The steel cage truly represents survival of the fittest.
Oh, the reversal by Brock Lesnar. He's looking banged up here, guys. And it looks like things are about to get even worse. Oh, nasty impact.
Nailed it. The great ones always explode when they have the chance.
Oh, and a terrific reversal by Braun Strowman. Lesnar. That should do it. But now, can Lesnar make the most of this? The pinfall and the victory.
When you introduce the enclosure, everything is possible. What a match this was.
Here is your winner, Brock Lesnar.
Singles action is underway, and in this one, I wouldn't attempt to predict. What's going to happen? I'd just be ready for anything. Sometimes that's all you can do.
Well, the door's locked, and at this point, the competitors might just be wondering exactly what they've gotten themselves into. Tremendous impact.
Stop in the leg. Just nasty.
Before 2017's Extreme Rules, there were just 3 previous tag team matches where championship gold was decided inside a steel cage in the history of WWE special events. The Hardy Boys were in 2 of those matches. At Extreme Rules, in order to win the match, both members of a team had to exit the cage and have both feet on the floor.
The Hardys used their famous continuity to gain the early advantage until Cesaro and Sheamus utilized their devastating power to slow the pace of the match down. Both teams battled atop the steel cage, but in the end, Sheamus and Cesaro won the race to the arena floor to become new Raw Tag Team Champions.
He's got him here. He's got him on the sidewalk. Slam!
Almost drove him through the ring.
You gotta believe this one's over. Braun Strowman faltering some. The WWE Universe has seen the evolution of the steel cage in the enclosure known today as Hell in a Cell. The first time an enclosed cage was seen was in October of 1983 in the last Battle of Atlanta. The enclosed cage was seen a few years later in the War Games match from the NWA. There were even cages stacked on top of each other like WCW's Tower of Doom.
All right, when we talk about the progression of steel cage matches and the type of structures that have been spawned from them, I need to point out that some cages have been electrified. One was made from bamboo in the form of a Punjabi prison match. And, of course, the Elimination Chamber with glass pods and steel doors.
And today we have the Asylum match, where weapons are on top of the cage.
He's got the shoulders down. Lesnar easily powers out.
Not yet.
The great ones always explode when they have the chance.
Dropped him with a big shoulder tackle.
According to historians, the twisted metal that we see as part of steel cages today dates back 80 years. To settle a dispute between competitors Jack Bloomfield and Count Pietro Rossi, the two met inside a ring surrounded by chicken wire. At first, these types of matches were referred to as fence matches.
Oh, and he connects.
There's no reason to lose your footing on a move like that. Come on, toughen up.
Corey, you gave us an impressive history of the origins of the steel cage match. I'd like to point out to our viewers that from the 1960s to the mid-1980s, chain link fences were used to enclose the ring for WWE steel cage matches. A superstar could win by pinfall submission or by exiting the cage through the cage door or climbing over the top of the cage.
We should also point out, Michael, that the way to win a steel cage match can vary by match.
Brace for impact. Here it comes. The F5.
Oh, my. That's worth another look. Yeah, I want to see that again.
There's a certain feeling that comes over the...
He's going for the pin.
Lesnar did it!
What a performance.
Was there ever any doubt?
That match deserves another look, folks.
He really put on a great show.
Here is
Now
your
look at that.
winner.
This is the confrontation we've all been waiting for.
The great ones always explode when they have the chance.
This could be big. Brock Lesnar is locked up. Here we go.
Uh-oh. Batten down the hatches.
With an F5. Bang! This one's over, guys.
But now, can Lesnar make the most of this?
Look at this sadistic face on Lesnar. We've seen this look before, and it's never a good sign.
The history between Goldberg and Brock Lesnar dates back to both superstars' first tenure in WWE. From day one, it was like seeing two semis collide.
Talk about seeing two heavy hitters go toe-to-toe, Michael. With both superstars being so evenly matched, only the grandest stage of WrestleMania was big enough to settle the score.
Without a doubt, this is going to be one of the most hellacious matches we have ever witnessed.
Looks a bit off his game here. I totally expect him to bounce back, though. This is the type of one-on-one atmosphere where he thrives.
This is nothing, Cole. As this match marches on, he's going to be put through a heck of a lot more than this.
Belly to belly! Vicious. Real quick, let's remind everybody that there are no rules inside a Hell in a Cell, meaning the referee's sole job in this match is to call for the bell following a 3 count or submission.
Just as important as Byron's point about there being no rules inside the cell, the same holds true for outside the structure. As we've seen many times in the past, superstars don't always stay within the cell.
No, they don't, Cole. In fact, a lot of times you'll see them competing on top of the cell of all places.
Belly-to-belly suplex.
It was surreal to see Goldberg back in WWE. The energy and intensity that followed him his entire career returned to Monday Night Raw, and it brought him to Fastlane against Universal Champion Kevin Owens.
Goldberg was an uncaged animal during his return to WWE, but Kevin Owens displayed his mastery of mind games, making Goldberg wait until Spear, Jackhammer, new champion.
I want to revisit Goldberg versus Kevin Owens. It is absurd that KO had to defend his Universal Championship against Goldberg. Owens didn't have the proper time to prepare, and Goldberg didn't climb the ranks in order to properly earn a title shot.
Then you'll love this, Corey. Goldberg is the only superstar to be crowned WCW World Heavyweight Champion, WWE World Heavyweight Champion, and the WWE Universal Champion. Brock Lesnar just too fast for him.
Lightning speed from the Beast. Guys, we all know the storied history of Hell in a Cell, but we'd be remiss if we didn't at least mention that the first time anybody laid eyes on this demonic structure was back in October 1997 at the Bad
Brock moves in. This could be it.
Reflecting again. German after German by Brock. That's how you put an exclamation point on the end of a match, guys.
But now, can Lesnar make the most of this?
F5. Oh, my. Just when you thought he had nothing left.
He has something big planned.
Vertical suplex. Nice.
Brock Lesnar is locked up.
Boom impact.
Just a crushing blow from Goldberg.
Oh, here we go.
Harsh impact. Just a crushing blow from Goldberg.
He's a man among boys right now.
Goldberg is looking golden right now. Not for nothing, Corey, but you describing Lesnar's 2015 attack on Michael as one of the greatest Raw moments is a little disrespectful.
No, it's not, because you took over play-by-play, and at the end of that, I sounded like Gordon Soley.
Yeah, and if you think that's disrespectful, Saxton, just wait till you hear how I describe it when Lesnar finally comes over here and destroys you.
Don't wish that upon me.
How could Brock Lesnar just dig deeper right now and find his way out of this one? Looks to me like he's starting to feel the pressure, guys.
He's definitely hurting right now, Cole, but he knew exactly what he was getting into when he agreed to a match of this magnitude.
But the question is, how much energy does his opponent have left? My guess is not much, given what we've seen him go through so far in this match.
The great ones always explode when they have the chance.
He's attacking the back.
Can he score the pin?
Brock Lesnar has done it.
Let's take another look at these guys in action.
Who could forget this?
Here is your winner.
The history between Goldberg and Brock Lesnar dates back to both superstars' first tenure in WWE. His shoulders are down.
Yeah, I don't believe that he didn't win this match right there.
The Beast won't stay down.
Ooh! Belly to belly. This might be it. Oh, my.
I think it goes without saying, but Byron, the key for any Brock Lesnar opponent is to avoid a trip to Suplex City.
Yeah, that's easier said than done, Michael. Big or small, Lesnar has sent everybody he's been in the ring with to Suplex City.
Bad move there.
I don't know what made him think that was a good idea.
Byron brings up a good point about Suplex City. Lesnar has been able to suplex superstars of all sizes, including the massive Big Show.
You're absolutely right, Cole. Nobody's immune to Suplex City. And for me, my favorite part is watching Paul Heyman count along with each and every suplex.
What a strike.
Guys, I don't think you can have a conversation about great Hell in a Cell moments without bringing up the name Shane McMahon. He really has become synonymous with cell insanity.
Clothesline! What a stomp!
Good grief. He's on the defensive here. I'll be expected, though. It's not like he's in there with a slouch, guys.
If this is the only damage he walks away from this match with, Cole, he should consider himself very lucky. But let's face it, that's just not going to happen. Not when you're inside the cell.
It's hard not to recognize what Shane McMahon has done when it comes to Hell in a Cell. As Corey was saying, but at what point is enough enough?
Come on, Michael, there's no such thing as enough when it comes to Shane McMahon. Even you know that.
Appears as though Goldberg is starting to fade.
I'd say he's starting to feel the pressure a bit.
If he doesn't find a way to mount a sustained offense soon, you can bet this Hell in a Cell match will be over. And you can put a check in the loss column for him.
Guys, it's no secret that Brock Lesnar is not well received in the locker room. He comes in and out when he wants and holds special privileges because, as Roman Reigns once said, Brock is Vince's boy.
When this guy's on, look out.
What impact? As Michael mentioned, Brock Lesnar is perceived as Vince's boy in the locker room. But the thing is, Brock doesn't care about a single superstar in the back. A message he wanted to make clear with his destruction of Roman Reigns.
Yeah, look, Lesnar does take full advantage of his lighter schedule, but that's never stopped him from making statements like he did at WrestleMania 34 when he battered Roman Reigns into a pulp. He's a beast, not one of the boys in the back. Beautiful technique.
Brock Lesnar just too fast for him.
Lightning speed from the Beast.
And he's heading back in.
The battle wounds are visible on these superstars right now as this Hell in a Cell match somehow continues.
Both these superstars appear to be operating on fumes here, guys. How are these superstars even still going, guys? I mean, they have to be on fumes right now. He goes for the cover. You can't teach the type of tenacity we're witnessing here. Unreal.
Wow, what's it going to take?
Back between the ropes.
Big boot! The cover. What? Oh, he kicked out. Brock Lesnar is setting it up. Down the hatches with the F5. Bang!
That has got to be it.
He's got him covered. Oh, how resilient was that?
Still in it. What a gutsy performance.
He goes for the cover. And Goldberg easily avoids the pinfall.
Yeah, you didn't actually think that was going to work, did you?
Goldberg never ceases to amaze me.
Gets the shoulder. Wow, what's it going to take?
Wow, Goldberg uses that big heart of his to power through. The man, the myth, the legend.
Oh! And that one grounds him.
I didn't realize he had such a glass jaw.
So much damage to the neck.
Goldberg setting him up. Here it comes, Byron.
We're going to see it. We're going to see it. We're going to see the down with the jackhammer. But he's running on fumes here.
Can he score the pin?
Maybe.
There's the kick out by Brock Lesnar.
Not yet.
He can end it here.
You got him.
Lesnar easily powers out.
Yeah, try again. There is no way that is going to topple the beast in the heart.
I got to agree with you, Corey, on that one.
Dodges a bullet there. Belly to belly.
Vicious.
His shoulders are down. One. Oh, somehow.
He's showing the heart of a warrior here tonight.
Wow, what impact. Goes down hard.
Will jar your spine. The great ones always explode when they have the chance.
This is what makes him one of the best in the business.
Brock Lesnar just too fast for him.
Lightning speed.
Cover here. I don't know too many other guys that would have been able to kick out of that.
Kick out. Goldberg obviously didn't want to add anything to the loss column. This might just be one of the most intense Hell in a Cell matches I've seen.
He may get the 3 count right there. 3! Lesnar did it!
What a performance.
Was there ever any doubt?
Let's take a look at some of the action that proves Hell in a Cell is the most dangerous match in WWE.
He ain't playing here.
Here is your winner,
The Beast, Brock Lesnar. However, the one man who can claim he's beaten the Beast more often than he's fell victim is none other than Goldberg.
That's right, Cole. Goldberg's 2-1 against Brock. Not a good streak, but a downright miraculous record to have against Brock Lesnar. It all started when Goldberg beat Lesnar at WrestleMania 20.
Without a doubt, this is going to be one of the most hellacious matches we have ever witnessed.
Corey, you mentioned the first chapter of the Brock Lesnar-Goldberg rivalry. Even though Goldberg scored the 3 count, you could make the case that neither man won.
Yeah, that night was not ideal for either man, as the crowd rooted for special guest referee Stone Cold Steve Austin.
He might have it.
Now it's Lesnar taking some punishment. This could be the start of an ugly downward spiral if he's not careful.
Oh, and he breaks free. But the damage might have already been done, Michael.
Ooh, what impact.
This might be it. Oh, my.
Oh, nasty impact. Incredible impact.
Planet. He's starting to show signs of fatigue, but he's very aware of who he's in there with and what he has to do to rebound.
There haven't been many performers who can claim their first WrestleMania match was in the main event. But then again, there haven't been many performers like Brock Lesnar.
Oh, that's true, Michael. Lesnar debuted the night after WrestleMania 18, and 1 year later, he was closing out the Showcase of the Immortals, battling Kurt Angle for the WWE Championship.
You guys brought up Brock Lesnar's first WrestleMania. Yes, it was the main event.
Look at Goldberg. It's coming.
Is he done? Whoa, he works his way out.
A bit of a Houdini job right there.
Nailed it. Ooh. Down with a powerbomb.
Of course, guys, we all remember the 1998 battle between Mankind and Undertaker. And all these years later, fans still refer to it as one of the greatest Hell in a Cell matches of all time.
What a stomp.
Good grief. Tapped into an energy source, and he's going strong.
And now it's Goldberg. And he breaks free.
Just when you thought he was out of this one. Oh, boy, he is rolling.
And you can put this singles match in the books.
The devil was afoot in this Hell in a Cell match. Let's take another look, guys.
Here is your winner, Brock Lesnar.
That'll do it. Brock Lesnar walks away with the W.
When it comes to great rivalries, Byron, I know you have Brock Lesnar versus John Cena high on your list.
Oh, absolutely, Michael. For me, it's hard to top their battle at Extreme Rules 2012. Just the overall intensity during that match was off the charts as Cena took a beating but eked out a close victory against the Beast Incarnate.
And man, I never get tired of watching these guys compete.
As Byron mentioned, Cena did indeed defeat Lesnar in Brock's first match back in WWE after 8 years away. But Lesnar got his revenge, and then some, at SummerSlam 2 years later.
Oh yeah, it was on that night that we truly were introduced to Suplex City as Brock hit 16 suplexes en route to decimating Cena for the WWE Championship. Big elbow.
Boom. Nice.
He wants no part of the outside.
You gotta believe this one's over.
What's coming?
I don't believe it. And that table can shorten careers, Michael. I don't believe it. And that table can shorten careers, Michael.
Not where he wants to be right now.
Hey, he got himself into this mess.
He's got to get himself out of it now.
He's in trouble.
If he sticks this, he is done.
And he misses the mark.
Talk about a rough landing.
Back now inside the ring. Oh, shows no mercy.
And that poor chair. It looks like a twisted heap.
Now it's Lesnar taking some punishment. He needs to make sure he doesn't get double or even triple teamed here.
He's been gambling quite a bit here tonight. There's plenty of reward that goes along with being outside the ring as much as he has been, but there's a ton of potential risk.
Oh, you're just asking to get clobbered by the steps.
That'll make you reassess some things.
The steps connect.
That hurts me just watching.
John Cena's WWE career began in 2002, and his first victory was over Y2J Chris Jericho. Cena back then was filled with ruthless aggression.
If Rollins can keep his emotions in check, he can figure out a way to take this. Beautiful technique.
Oh, clobbered by the steps.
That'll make you reassess some things.
Oh boy, he is rolling.
He doesn't want to do this outside the ring. Corey, in the beginning of John Cena's career, the rookie was among the legends of the ring. Cena became U.S. champion, defeated my former broadcast colleague JBL at WrestleMania 21 for his first WWE title.
We really don't have enough time in this broadcast to talk about all John Cena's remarkable career accomplishments. The man has WrestleMania victories over the likes of The Big Show, Triple H, Shawn Michaels, and that's just the beginning.
Seth Rollins, a striking blow.
He's really looking to prove a point here.
TLC matches became so popular that WWE established a separate special event named after the match. In 2013, WWE once again made history. This was history that was 50 years in the making. The Viper, Randy Orton, was WWE champion. John Cena was the World Heavyweight champion. The winner would leave as WWE World Heavyweight champion.
Corey, you mentioned this earlier, but it bears repeating. The match had incredible historical significance. The World Heavyweight Championship dates back to the early 1900s. The WWE Championship dates back to 1963. In the first WWE Champion, Nature Boy, Buddy Rogers. There was a big fight feel in Houston, Texas that night.
It looked like the Viper was going to win after he handcuffed Cena to the bottom rope, but Cena detached the rope and fought back against Orton. Both men struggled until the Apex Predator ripped Cena off the ladder, forcing him to land face first on a table. The Viper became immortalized when he grabbed both historic prizes and became the WWE World Heavyweight Champion.
The Fatal 4-Way match works like this. 4 superstars are in the ring all at once. There are no countouts and no...
Here he goes. Targeting the back. Very effective.
But he's got to capitalize now. Your whole body hurts after a move like that.
Corey, you spoke about the TLC match. It is interesting to note that the TLC match was created because of the incredible triangle ladder match the Dudley Boys had against the Hardys and Edge and Christian for the WWE Tag Team titles at WrestleMania 2000. And that was just the beginning.
You got that right, Michael. There was incredible history between those three teams. Each duo put it all on the line so they could be WWE Tag Team Champions. Even though the wild matches between them had TLC elements in them, the first official TLC match sanctioned by WWE took place at SummerSlam 2000. When I talk about Fatal 4-Way matches, I always think back to the classic battle at Backlash 2007 between Shawn Michaels, John Cena, Randy Orton, and the Rated R superstar Edge. The action was so fast and furious from the get-go, it served as a prime example of why a superstar needs eyes, and here it is! And no luck against Edge there.
Set him a beautiful side Russian leg sweep.
Whoa, ladder hits.
Jeez, that's gotta hurt.
And here we go. Seth Rollins sees his opening.
Yeah, right to the back of the neck. What a comeback. Boom, what impact. Somebody wound him up and he's off and running. Gun-red suplex.
Making it look easy.
Oh, what a slam.
He's in big trouble.
Seth Rollins taking advantage now. Oh, he's the Kingslayer.
Michael, that gives new meaning to the Impaler DDT.
But can he follow up here?
Nobody controls the pace of a match quite like this guy. Incoming!
Uh-oh.
Watch out!
Tossed into the turnbuckle.
You're not going to win many matches absorbing punishment like that.
German suplex.
That's how you wear down your opponent.
Oh, and the ladder finds the mark.
Gonna be tough to bounce back from that one.
What a strike. Oh, right to the back.
We got action. Look at this. I don't know how much more damage one person could take. I don't care how tough you are.
There's got to be some point in the match where those thoughts start to creep in that it could be over. And then you got to dig down deep. Get rid of the self-doubt and continue on toward victory.
John Cena's in quite a bind.
He's absolutely running on fumes right now.
Stick a fork in him, fellas. There's no way he can climb a ladder now. Not after this beating.
If anyone can make a big comeback, you know it's John Cena.
And Seth Rollins picks up the win. Well, it wasn't literally fatal, but it was pretty close. Take a look.
And last but not least,
Here is your winner, Seth Rollins.
Talk about having to dig down deep to pick up the win.
Here comes the world's largest athlete. Batten down the hatches. Here comes.
One of the aspects to this type of match which makes it so interesting is that it can lead to the formation of unlikely alliances. Just another thing to have to worry about when you're competing against 3 other superstars all at the same time.
Mark my words, Cole. These 4 superstars
To burn it down tonight. Hey, Corey, can I borrow your water bottle?
I'll tell you what, Byron, if you really want to stay safe, how about you leave the commentary table for the rest of the night? I'll cover for you. I got this.
That's a little extreme. Harsh impact. Sidewalk slam.
Almost drove him through the ring.
If you're rooting for Seth Rollins, you have reason to worry now. It'll be interesting to see how he responds here in this 4-way environment.
This is par for the course, fellas. As we all know, a TLC match is among the most dangerous matches in all of WWE. You're going to get hurt when you compete in one. There's just no way around it.
By the looks of things, I don't think he expected his opponent to be as motivated as he clearly is here tonight.
There's a big reversal by Seth Rollins.
How good is Seth Rollins?
Now the old vicious head crank.
Look at the torque.
Nailed it. Big Show has taken a lot of damage. I'm not sure how much more he can take.
This is not at all how he envisioned this fatal 4-way match going.
Almost all the social media activity I saw heading into this match had him as the heavy favorite, but now it looks like he's about to let them all down.
Let's make sure everyone's clear on the rules of a TLC match. There are no pinfalls, no countouts, no disqualifications, and no submissions. The only way to win is to climb the ladder and retrieve the championship or championships that are suspended high above the ring.
What a stomp. Good grief. Irish whip. Braun Strowman fans with some reason to worry about here.
He's going to need to find a way to fire back.
At this point, it's still anybody's match, Cole, but he's got to be careful not to take too much more punishment here if he wants to be the one walking away with the win.
He's doing exactly what he didn't want to do here. He's letting his opponent right back into this match.
As we've all seen over the years, loyalty is a rare trait to have here in WWE. But when it comes to Paul Heyman, Brock Lesnar has shown some intense loyalty over the years.
Well, the architect is rolling now.
Wow.
Bam! Is that it? Is it over?
Seth Rollins is rolling now.
Oh, and a terrific reversal by Braun Strowman.
Corey, as far as the Lesnar-Heyman partnership, I'd agree with you. And if I had to guess, I'd say Lesnar kept Heyman around for so long so that he didn't have to talk himself.
Well, Lesnar certainly is a man of few words, and Heyman, well, the complete opposite.
Caught with the elbow.
Right on the jaw.
Seth Rollins starting to look a bit weak now.
I think exhaustion's kicking in.
He's always up for a challenge, and tonight is no different.
I don't like his chances at all, Cole. He's getting absolutely pummeled in there. Some of the all-time greats in this business utilized the running power slam as a finishing maneuver. None of them had the utter force that Braun Strowman's version possesses.
Seth Rollins finds a way out.
When Brock is feeling it, good luck to you.
Now it's Lesnar taking some punishment. He's still got plenty of gas left in his tank, though.
The running power slam from Braun Strowman shows this mammoth's incredible athleticism and raw power. A lot more than the match could be over after Strowman drops into that maneuver.
Being put in Braun Strowman's running power slam is like being picked up for a ride in an amusement park that purposely makes a crash landing.
The world's largest athlete is on a roll, and that's something an opponent does not want to see.
This will damage your back. You know, gentlemen, one of the greatest privileges a WWE superstar has is connecting with our armed forces all over the world.
That's right, and the Big Show has been a humble guest to thousands of our proud men and women fighting to keep us safe and protect our freedoms.
Right there, opponent. Beautiful technique.
All right, it doesn't get much more elementary than this. The only thing left here to do is climb the ladder and win this match. Even this superstar can do that.
Got him. Big victory in the Fatal 4-Way. And here's another look at why the Fatal 4-Way is one of the most unpredictable and entertaining matches in WWE.
Here is your winner, The Big Show!
Decorated champions in WWE history. Randy Orton looking to add to his legendary status tonight.
Randy Orton has over 15 years of experience in WWE, and he hasn't slowed down a step.
Yeah, if anything, the Vipers become even more proficient with that devastating RKO.
Oh, clothesline! Crashing to the floor. Ooh! Set up a Russian leg sweep. This might be it. Oh my. Now it's Lesnar taking some punishment. He came into this match expecting a fight, and that's exactly what he's getting. You've got to believe this one's over. We've got to cover. Up against the barrier now.
I think that barrier might be the only thing holding him up.
I think you're right.
He's a long way from a 3 count, I can tell you that. Knocked off his feet.
Now that's a takedown.
This doesn't look good for Brock Lesnar. Lesnar looks to be finally feeling the effects of this attack. Vicious strike.
Oh, God, that hurt.
It was surreal to see Goldberg back in WWE. The energy and intensity that followed him his entire... He's got him covered.
And Orton kicks out.
Gonna take more than that.
Yeah, but it's all about sustaining that effort. Let's hope he...
Oh, earth-shattering spine buster. This one is a
Penny in predicament.
We'll revisit Goldberg versus Kevin Owens. It is absurd that KO had to defend his Universal Championship against Goldberg. Owens didn't have the proper time to prepare, and Goldberg didn't climb the ramp. Oh, caught him.
Uh-oh, wait a minute, pedigree! There is no coming back from that one. And Randy Orton just slips out of harm's way.
Goldberg is going up.
And there it is, boys.
Will Triple H even be able to continue?
How could you question the game?
Goldberg possesses immeasurable intensity and devastating power. We're looking at one of the strongest forces to ever step foot in a ring. But what has driven him in the most is being a superhero for his...
And here comes... What a cutter!
The Viper strikes again. I love it.
Byron alluded to Goldberg's motivations for his return. To millions of people around the world, Goldberg is a real-life superhero. His return was able to inspire a new generation in the WWE Universe.
Even I got caught up in the whirlwind, feel-good story of Goldberg's return to WWE. The man is, in many ways, superhuman.
Back in from the floor. Bringing it back into the ring.
He's going for the pin.
From behind.
Harsh.
Schoolboy from behind.
He's going for it all.
1, 2.
And he got a near fall out of it.
I'm just as shocked as everyone else, Cole. His opponent included.
He's making a statement. That should do it right there.
And he got a near fall out of it.
Wow. That's pure power, guys.
Now the old vicious... Oh, what a clothesline.
Forcefully delivered.
Now the old vicious head crank.
Look at the torque. Oh, nasty impact.
And Randy Orton just slips out of harm's way. Whoa, Triple H dodged that one.
Nobody controls the pace of a match quite like this guy.
Down. Like being manhandled by a bear.
It should be game over here, guys.
Brock Lesnar's just getting overwhelmed.
Oh, no. Inverted atomic drop.
And here comes Orton.
Uh-oh, he's in trouble here.
Uh-oh. A pedigree. Wow, I gotta say that I'm...
But I don't know how much gas he has left, guys.
The situation just got real bad for Goldberg.
Boom, what impact. Oh, he's able to reverse it.
Orton looking for some KO out of nowhere.
But if anybody can come back...
He's got him down. Is this it? 3. And that's a thrilling victory.
Here's another quick look at some of the highlights.
Highlight for one superstar, low light for another. Oh, I can't believe this. He was on point the entire match, as you can see here.
Here are your winners.
One of the most decorated champions in WWE history, Randy Orton, looking to add to his legendary status tonight.
If you haven't hit record yet, now might be a good time to do that. These guys are going to have a match you'll want to watch over and over again.
Randy Orton has over 15 years of experience in WWE, and he hasn't slowed down a step.
Yeah, if anything, the Viper's become even more proficient with that devastating RKO.
He's got the shoulders down. Ooh, what impact.
Digging deep for a kick out.
Yeah, this early, no chance.
They get dangerous out here, especially when there are no countouts.
Incredible. There was a lot of force behind that one.
Everyone knows that Triple H's career is one of the most accomplished in WWE history. But I've got to be honest, I'm still mad about the time back in 2014 when he tossed me around at Raw.
That was magic.
It was horrible.
Incredible. There was a lot of force behind that one.
Byron mentioned still being bitter about Triple H bouncing him around a while back. Well, join the club of attacked announcers. He gave me a wedgie back when he started DX with Shawn Michaels. My advice, Byron, just get over it.
I'm sensing a trend here, fellas. Triple H has transformed from a dominant superstar to one of the sharpest businessmen the company has ever seen. Also, he gave me a contract instead of a beating, so I know he's smart. Incredible! There was a lot of force behind that one.
There it is. Did you hear that crack?
Incredible! There was a lot of force behind that one.
This might be it. Oh, my.
This is what makes him one of the best in the business.
That was a long...
There it is. Did you hear that crack?
Incredible! There was a lot of force behind that one. Incredible! There was a lot of force behind that one.
There it is. Did you hear that crack?
Oh, nasty.
There it is. Did you hear that crack?
Incredible! There was a lot of force behind that one.
There it is. Did you hear that crack?
Incredible! There was a lot of force behind that one.
He's bringing it back inside the ring now.
Harsh impact.
Brock Lesnar definitely in a tough spot now.
You have to wonder how much more he has to give here in this Tornado Tag Team match.
Guys, I'd say one of the most shocking moments in Brock Lesnar's career would have to be the night Paul Heyman betrayed him at Survivor Series.
Here's a cover. And the speedy kick out by Brock Lesnar.
Just needs to do more damage. Ooh!
Oh, man, right to the arm.
Hyperextend your elbow.
Yeah, but it's all about sustaining that effort.
Mindbuster! Wow, I'm just as surprised as you guys are. Randy Orton got the worst end of that stick.
On the topic of Survivor Series 2002, which Corey brought up, not only did Heyman betray Lesnar, but the Beast also lost his WWE Championship that night. Got the shoulders down.
There's the pinfall and the victory.
These gentlemen get after it. Here are the highlights.
He's getting it done here.
Here are your winners.
One of the most decorated champions in WWE history, Randy Orton, looking to add to his legendary status tonight.
These guys are undoubtedly going to give us a show here tonight.
Randy Orton has over 15 years of experience in WWE, and he hasn't slowed down a step.
Yeah, if anything, the Viper's become even more proficient with that devastating RKO.
Suplex!
How did they get away with that? That's not legal.
Looks like Randy Orton has broken a sweat. The Tornado Tag Team atmosphere appears to be getting the best of him here.
This thing appears to be slipping away from him in a hurry, guys, and you can bet he envisioned things going much differently for him heading into this match.
This can go a variety of different ways, Corey.
And almost none of them are good. Right in the back of the neck.
Shoulder tackle. It's quite the accomplishment to win a championship at WrestleMania and carry it all the way to next year's WrestleMania. But Brock Lesnar did that by winning the Universal Championship from Goldberg in 2017 and retaining it against Roman Reigns in 2018.
Earth-shaking power slam.
Byron brought up Brock Lesnar's Universal Championship dominance at back-to-back WrestleManias. You have to go back 30 years for similar circumstances at the showcase of the Immortals.
Yeah, but even though both Randy Savage and Hulk Hogan won WWE Championships at WrestleMania and held the title until next year's show, both men were dethroned after 1 year on top. Brock's the only person in WrestleMania history to ever win the title 1 year, hold it all 12 months, and then retain it.
The steps connect.
That hurt me just watching.
Randy Orton, no problem in getting out of that one. Back in the ring now.
Hits him with a gut-wrench suplex. What impact!
What a strike. When this guy's on, look out.
Hooked up.
Back suplex.
Oh, they can't walk after that attack to the back.
Big opportunity here.
That is a huge opportunity for Triple H.
Goldberg is looking golden right now.
Pedigree.
I'm not sure how much he has left. Brock Lesnar is in a...
And here we go. Triple H with the cover.
Yes! Unreal performance.
Here are your winners, Goldberg in the game, Triple H.
Here tonight, with wins like that, there's no... Just my opinion.
What